Let's use the product rule to differentiate this expression here. So here we have a product of two terms. Even though we can't see a multiplication sign, these two terms are clearly multiplied. So we're going to use the product rule, and the first thing we do is identify our two terms, u and v, and then we differentiate them one by one. So if we let u equals x squared, then the derivative of u is simply 2 multiplied by x to the power 1. And if our second term we write as the square root of 3x plus 1, we can rewrite that as 3x plus 1 to the power half, because that's what the square root is. It's just to the power half. And that's helpful in index form because now I can differentiate that easily. I can say that the derivative of v is simply this power multiplied by 3x plus 1 to the power 1/2 minus 1. So we just pretend that this is x and differentiate it normally. So we multiply by the coefficient. So we imagine there's a coefficient of 1. We multiply 1 by half and put that there. We put this down exactly the way it is. We don't change it. And then we subtract 1 from the power. But because it isn't x, it's an expression of x, we need to multiply by the derivative of that expression. And that's something that we call the chain rule. So the derivative of 3x plus 1 is 3, so we multiply by 3. And we can simplify that. When you have two coefficients, it's always better to write it as one coefficient. So it's 3 over 2 times 3x plus 1 to the power negative 1/2. So 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2. So now we know u and u dash, v and v dash. We can rewrite, or we can write the expression for dy by dx using the product rule. So I can now say dy by dx is u dash v, so that's u dash, and that's v. So it's 2x square root of 3x plus 1 plus u v dash. So x squared multiplied by that. So it's x squared times 3 over 2 times 3x plus 1 to the power minus 1 over 2. And that essentially is your final answer, except we don't generally like having the coefficient after the variable. It's always better to have the coefficient before the variable. So we can reorder those like that. So 3 over 2 x squared, and now that is your final answer. That's dy by dx. So that's how you differentiate a product where you have two expressions multiplied together. So you make use of the product rule.